The park is quiet at this hour, resting under the soft evening light as if it has decided to take a slow breath before the night settles in. The air carries a warm stillness, gentle enough to make everything feel unhurried. You step onto the pathway that leads into the park, moving at a relaxed pace, with no need to reach anything specific. There is time. There is space. There is calm. The entrance opens into a wide stretch of paved walkway bordered by low, trimmed bushes. They form a neat line on each side, their shapes softened by the dimmed light. The evening glow settles across them in warm layers, giving the park a calm, muted tone. You walk forward, feeling the steady ground under your feet while the world around you eases itself into a slow, peaceful quiet. The lamps along the path have just begun to turn on, each one glowing gently inside its frosted glass. The light is soft, not bright, forming smooth circles that blend into the path as you pass by. Their warmth is steady and reassuring, guiding your steps without drawing attention to themselves. You walk along them at a comfortable pace, letting the gentle rhythm of your movement match the slow settling of the park. A few birds make faint sounds somewhere in the distance, but even they seem to be getting ready for the evening. Their calls are soft, spaced far apart, drifting through the air without breaking the calm. You let their presence sit quietly in the background while your attention rests on the open space in front of you. On your left, the park stretches into a grassy field that appears almost silver under the softening sky. The surface is smooth, with only small waves where the ground rises and lowers gently. Nothing dramatic, nothing sharp, just long, easy spaces that look like they were made to support calm thoughts. You don't stare at them directly. Their quiet presence simply fills the edge of your attention in a smooth way. On your right, a group of young trees stand in an arranged pattern, tall enough to form a pleasant line, but spaced widely so that the view between them remains open. Their leaves hold onto the last of the warm daylight, creating a faint glow at the edges. As the breeze moves softly through the branches, the leaves shift with a slow, gentle motion that matches the tone of the whole evening. Your steps remain steady, You don't need to think about how you walk. The paved path supports you naturally, with every part of it feeling even and familiar. The sound of your movement is soft, blending into the quiet of the park without disturbing anything. You keep a slow, unhurried pace, letting your body follow whatever feels most comfortable. Ahead, the path curves slightly to the left, leading toward a row of benches placed at equal distances along the walkway. Each bench sits beneath a lamp, creating a warm circle of light around it. The benches themselves are empty, untouched for now. Almost as if the park is waiting for someone to rest there, but isn't concerned about when that might happen. As you walk past the first bench, you feel the gentle warmth of the lamp above it brushing against your shoulder. It isn't strong enough to draw your eyes, but it adds a soft comfort to the moment. You don't sit down. You simply continue with your relaxed pace, moving along the path as it winds quietly through the open space. To your right, a small building stands at the edge of the trees. It's the park's visitor center, though at this hour it is completely closed. The windows reflect the faint evening light, and the door is locked, resting in its frame without urgency. The building gives off a sense of stillness, as if it too is part of the calm tone of the park, contributing to the overall feeling of rest. You continue moving forward, and the path begins to widen slightly, opening into a small plaza made of smooth stone. The air feels cooler here, as the open space allows the evening breeze to pass through more freely. The lamps around the plaza give a soft, even glow. Their circles of light overlapping in a way that makes the ground appear gentle and welcoming. In the center of the plaza sits a dry fountain, its shape simple and clean, designed more for presence than for sound. Without water flowing, the fountain becomes a quiet sculpture. The stone surface holds a hint of warmth from the day, though it's slowly cooling as the sky darkens. You walk past it, not in a hurry, just letting your steps move in an easy line across the smooth stones. Leaving the plaza, the path narrows again and leads deeper into the park, running alongside a line of taller trees. They aren't dense enough to block the view, but they shape the walkway in a comforting way, forming a gentle border between the path and the rest of the park. The branches overhead begin to form a loose canopy, with spaces that let the soft evening light pass through in calm, uneven patterns. The air quiets even more here. Not silent, but softly muted. You can hear the distant murmur of the city far beyond the park's borders, but it's faint and smooth, like a soft blanket of ambient sound that stays far away from you. The park feels like its own little world, wrapped in calm and settling deeper into peace with every minute that passes. As you continue, the path straightens, creating a long stretch that leads towards a pond at the far end of the park. You can't see the pond yet, only the way the path leans slightly in that direction. The lamps along this stretch are paced a bit more widely, so the light forms gentle pockets rather than a continuous glow. You walk through the shadows between them without hesitation. The soft contrast feels natural, steady, and safe. The breeze returns briefly, carrying with it the faint scent of evening air mixed with the coolness of nearby water. It passes by slowly, then fades again, leaving the park in its quiet evening rest. You let the calmness of the air settle into your breathing. Inhale, exhale, nothing forced, nothing deep, just a natural flow that matches your pace. After a few more steps, the trees on your right open into a view of the pond. The water is still, holding a soft reflection of the sky above. The surface looks almost smooth enough to touch, though you remain on the path as it curves gently around the edge. The lamps by the water cast long, gentle stretches of light across the surface, making the pond look both wide and quiet. You walk along the curved edge, your steps slow and steady. There's no one else here. No conversation, no movement. Just the soft presence of the water and the warm glow of the lamps. The surface ripples lightly when the breeze passes, then settles again into stillness. The curve of the path widens into a second smaller plaza near the pond. Here, more benches are placed facing the water. Each one sits under a single lamp, creating a peaceful glow around the seating area. You pass them one by one, feeling the shift between shadow and light without needing to look directly at it. To your left, the open field continues, though it stretches farther back now, gradually blending into a darker shade as the sky dims. The field feels even calmer than before, as if the fading light has wrapped it in a gentle quiet. You don't need to focus on it. Its softness settles into your awareness naturally. The path leads to a bridge near the pond's far edge. It's low, simple structure, nothing dramatic, just a smooth walkway over a narrow section of water. The lamps on the bridge are dimmer than the others, making the transition across it feel even softer. You step onto the bridge, letting the gentle weight of the structure support your movement. The water beneath you reflects the soft glow of the lights, creating a long, quiet shimmer in the darkened surface. Crossing the bridge takes only a few moments, and when you reach the other side, the path splits into two. You follow the one that continues around the park's outer edge, keeping your pace slow and easy. The path returns to its familiar width, bordered by low bushes and a few small trees. The sky above grows a little darker, though the lamps keep the path steady. The light feels warmer now against the cooling air. You walk through the soft glow without thinking, letting your feet land naturally on the smooth pavement. The rhythm of your steps is comfortable and consistent. As you walk, you notice how the park feels even more still than before. The earlier sounds have faded, leaving only the occasional small movement of leaves or the distant hum of something far beyond the park's gates. You feel grounded in the simplicity of the moment, moving within an atmosphere that holds no tension at all. The path leads past a long row of bushes shaped into low, even lines. Their shadows blend gently with the light on the pavement. The bushes create a natural soft border that stretches along the walkway in a calm, predictable pattern. You follow the path alongside them, your steps slow and steady. Further ahead, the trees reappear, though this group stands taller than the earlier ones. Their branches rise high above the path, creating a quiet ceiling of leaves that filter light into faint patterns on the ground. The air here carries a mild coolness, but it's a gentle, comforting coolness that settles lightly across your skin. You walk beneath the tall trees for a while, moving through the soft, shifting patterns of the evening light. The path remains even, the lamp steady, the air calm. Nothing rushes, nothing pulls. Everything simply supports your presence. Eventually, the tree line opens again, revealing another long stretch of the park. The ground becomes more open. The lamps cast broader circles now, creating a warm, spacious glow along the walkway. You stay centered in the path, letting the setting guide your pace without requiring anything from you. To your left, the open field meets the fading light, growing deeper in color as the sky continues its shift into evening. The field feels restful, still, and peaceful. The cool air above it drifts gently across the path, brushing your arms in a slow, soft motion. A little farther ahead, the path bends again, curving gradually towards a cluster of low hedges arranged in a circular pattern. Their shapes are simple and clean, and the space between them forms a small open area that feels like a quiet pause in the park's layout. You follow the curve naturally, without thinking, and move around the outer edge of the hedges. The lamps here are spaced closely together, making the light feel smooth and continuous. You walk through it, taking your time. Your breathing stays steady and your steps remain slow and calm. There's no need to adjust your pace. The park supports your motion without asking anything in return. The path begins to lead you back towards the entrance side of the park. Though you still have a long stretch ahead of you. The evening has deepened fully now, and the lamps provide most of the illumination. Their warm glow contrasts softly with the cool air, creating a balanced environment that feels steady and grounding. You continue along the path, feeling the ease of your walk deepen with each step. Nothing interrupts the calm. Nothing calls for your attention. The park feels settled, as if it has reached a quiet point of rest along with you. The open spaces, the trees, the lamps, the paved walkway, everything blends into one soft presence that supports your movement. You follow the path gently, letting the atmosphere wrap around you. The softness of the evening, the steady light, the cool air, the calm ground, it all moves with you in a quiet harmony. You walk until the path brings you close to the entrance again. The lamps near the gate glow slightly brighter, though not by much. You move towards them with the same unhurried pace you've kept throughout the walk. And as you approach the end of the path, the park remains in its quiet evening rest. Soft, calm, and exactly as it should be.